Okay, let's hope this works. Hey everybody, it's Darnell Critney from DCN Network Presents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe, leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. For starters, I apologize if we had technical difficulties. Had to do some work. I had to change some things around. Prince, if you on YouTube right now, I'm doing a show, but at the same time, I'm doing like little in between tests and stuff. I cut on the secondary camera so that I give us some kind of help and make sure everything is okay. And as you can see right now, this is one of the pictures from the Anime Midwest Convention I'm about to show you guys right now. For starters, I want to give a shout out again to my producer, Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. Thank you for being a part of the show. And this is our second rebroadcast. This is our Halloween early. Thank you, brother. This is our Halloween early special for Thursday, October 30th, 2025. Halloween is tomorrow. I was supposed to see Chainsaw Man tonight. You know what? Screw it. I'll see it next week. I ain't gonna trip. I really want to get this show out the way. Right now, the Spidey 09 show, we are at 1,021 subscribers. We need 100 subscribers by this weekend. This weekend, we need 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Let's get some topics away right quick. Again, to the president and co-founder of DCNF Presents Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris at the Harrison headquarters. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? Larry, this is third time's the charm. Hopefully everything works. To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. I know you was under the weather. Hope you feel well. Right now, there are over... When we went to this Anime Midwest Convention, I got like over 94 photos. Right now, I'm going to show like the first 20 tonight. I might show the other 20 this weekend, or if not, Monday. So bear with me. And right now, I have to take the photos, some of the photos off my phone and put it on the tablet. So without further delay, these are the photos from the cosplay from the Anime Midwest Convention that we had this year, okay, here in Chicago, here in Rosemont Horizon, Illinois. So let me do my little slideshow, that's what I meant to say, and hope everybody enjoy. And please leave in comments. That's me, yes, as the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And if you look in the background, you got the terrified clown walking around. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Next, I got another photo. And speaking of Terrifier, that's Terrifier again. Yup. That is Terrifier again. I'm going to cut the volume up a little bit so everybody can hear. And thank you so much for being a part of the show. I have another photo. I thought this was cool. Something you don't see every day. Man, you got these two couples. One of them, they both professional bodybuilders. You know, you got one that's dressed up like Chung-Li, and this other guy. I mean, they tripped me out, man. I mean, that guy's arms is... I mean, you know Jeremiah King, but that guy's arms as big as my head. I ain't gonna even lie to you on that. And they walking around, and they was nice. They was real cool. They was real, you know, they was really, really cool. And they even offer us some water and soda, and you can see that big cooler down there. And I really liked that. So I thought that was cool on their part, you know. Next, you know I'm a Star Wars head. And this is a guy that dressed up like a blue Mandalorian. You know, I thought that was cool. I liked it that. And we go to this thing every year. All right, every year. And you know I'm a Spider-Man fan, and you got Spider-Man, and you got a female Carnage, and this girl, man, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the boots kind of threw me off with this guy, but he pulled it off. But this girl right here, she walking around with that tight outfit on, walking around with some stiletto boots. I had to take a picture of that. I mean, man, and my man walking around with a big thick gold chain on. So who's gonna mess with him? You know, I thought they looked like a cool couple, so I definitely want to take a picture of that. And speaking of couples, close friend, love her to death, Marjorie Vallejo. This is her first time going to the Anime Midwest Convention. So DCN presents Power Players. We were exactly in the building. When I mean by we, I mean as far as myself, Margie, the president and co-founder of DCN Networks and Power Players, his sister April, my god baby Sarah. She's like a pro at this now. My sister Wednesday and my niece Heaven. We turned it out, man. And again, Margie had a great time. Margie had a great time. I got another picture of her. This is her and Terrified the Clown. Yup. And you can see in the background, Anime Midwest artists. We have these kind of things every year, man. And I mean, when you go to these kind of things, it be like over 10, if not at least 50,000 cosplayers. And at the at the Rosemont Downlake Stephenville Convention Center, this place is huge. And you also got like 50 different vendors, not within the tri-state area, but from around the world. And I had to take my baby, man. She had a great time, man, and then I loved her for that. And then when we go to Con Art Delete in December, I'm taking her again, for real. So we got some more, couple other pictures. Let's see, we're gonna scroll down. I hope I can find some more pictures. Yeah, I got a couple more pictures. And hope you're watching, Prince. The bartender. Take a look at him, man. Take a look. Who you remind you of? I'll give you a second to think about it. The bartender was in cosplay and he dressed up as John Wick, man.
Oh, okay.
He dressed up like, and my girl, she was so excited, man. She was like, "Baby, I want you to take a picture of me and John Wick." I'm like, "All right, shoot. What are you gonna do? Kill me?"
He kind of reminds me of
Everybody, you know what? You about the fifth person that said. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was Mufasa Ali, cause he sure looked just like him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. But no, dude, he nailed it, man.
Right.
Everybody was taking pictures of the bartender, man. He looked, and the crazy part about it, dude, he even sound like Keanu, man. In his real voice, he sound just like the man.
Just like him.
Sound just like him, dude. That blew me, man, for real. Straight up. Okay, I'm just working through my tablet. I apologize. But I can't put all 98 pictures on here. So we're going to break it up at a time. So you're going to see some this week. You're going to see some next week. And I guarantee you're going to see some more of them before Thanksgiving. So it's a lot of pictures. I'm just showing you like 20 of the best that I'm thinking we're going to show for tonight. So, yeah. And, of course, I love my Mortal Kombat. There he is. The man called Scorpion. And I like these drop backgrounds where you can just go in and take pictures behind the scenery and all that. Oh, dude, he nailed that, man. He actually, believe it or not, he actually made that outfit, man. The whole everything. Yes, the whole everything. All right. Let's see what else we got. You know that's me again. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stone Cold and Chung Lee. Man, that chick, I'm telling you, she might look small, but that chick is swole, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Between her and that guy, either one of them can kick my ASS. But dog, that was a cool picture though. Me and Chung Lee. I'm throwing up the middle finger. And again, shout out goes out to the guru, Larry Leonard, because he got me this cool t-shirt. I told him, I said, since he got me the t-shirt, I'll be Stone Cold one more time. And I, believe it or not, I did. So this is my last time being Stone Cold to any cosplay convention. The only way I'll do Stone Cold again, and me and Margie talk about it, unless we get a car. We get a car, I'll do it again. But for now, no, this year's my last time. Yup. Straight up. So, but yeah, man, this thing is amazing, man. For real. And I'm glad I'm going through my tablet because now it's doing this job right now. Okay, now the next photo, I have to take a picture of this. Deadpool with the two golden Desert Eagles. This guy, now they toy guns, but what he did, he painted them gold, which I thought that was cool. But everything else he made, the outfit and all that, man, I thought that was cool. I was really feeling that. All right. Leave that up for a second. Next, I'm a Final Fantasy. Oh, I'm going to save the best picture for last. You're going to love this picture. In fact, you're going to love this picture so good, Jeremiah King will be proud of me. The best picture I'm saved for last. You're going to laugh at it again every time you see this video. All right, but I'll tell you, I'll let you know this will be the last picture. All right. And everybody knows, I mean, he nailed that Deadpool outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Now everybody knows that I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. All right, and right now, the luckiest man in the world. Okay, this guy dressed up as Cloud, and then you got a female that dressed up as a female Cloud version, and then you got this short, cute little Mexican right there. And don't get me wrong, I'm just saying cute, baby. So Marge, if you watch this right now, I'm just saying cute out of the cosplay. I don't want you, because I don't want you ripping my head off. I mean, I know what I got. I know what I got is good. Just to let you know. But in any case, you got Cloud, you got the female version of Cloud, and you got Tifa Lockhart, and all these characters from Final Fantasy VII. The cool thing, I like all three of them. I like Cloud the best because he made that big, giant Buster Sword. It's made out of cardboard and like a little thin sheet of fiberglass. But he nailed it. He really did. Yup. Next. Okay. And I thought this was cool. And you have Mr. and Mrs. Loki. Yes. I thought that was cute, man. I really think that was adorable. I thought that was awesome. It really is. And I'm glad they let me take a picture of them. Yep, Mr. and Mrs. Loki. The God of Mischief, and now he has a significant other. Good for you. All right, next, Prince over there tripping. I don't know what the hell he's doing over there, but I ain't mad at him. Now, we have another picture, and yes, that's me. I put the belts down for a minute, even though I'm still Stone Cold in character. That's me standing to you heard of Ronald McDonald? Well, meet his daughter, Rhonda McDonald.
Oh wow. Okay.
And yeah, man, I'm like, I had to take a picture of that, man. This was cute. This was adorable. Yep. So that's Stone Cold and Rhonda McDonald. You know, for real. All right, we gonna keep it going. Uh, now I have another picture. You know I'm a Spider-Man fan, and this is Miles Morales, which I kind of like that. And then you have Spider-Gwen. This was cool. And if you look behind them, you see all those backpacks and coats and all that and jackets and stuff. Okay, Hashing, the show is on now, man. I'm not about to stop the show, man. I'm bad enough I have to reset everything in about an hour. So no, I'm doing a hell of a good show right now. You want to come in, you can come in. I'm going to tell everybody right now, if you got any questions related to this show, I will answer it the best way beyond my capabilities. But if y'all want to sit up here and start asking stupid questions, I'm not going to answer it. So in other words, choose your words wisely. But back to what I was saying as far as behind, Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales, you see, you got these backpacks. They have these light up backpacks that do like some kind of little animation on the back of the backpacks. I would have loved to got one of those, but I ain't about to pay $300 for those. And you can watch, you can watch like, you can hook your phone up to it and watch little movies and stuff on it. Maybe in 2 years I'll get one of those. But other than that, this was cool. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, especially of Miles Morales, so I do like that. And the Spider-Gwen, they look cute together.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was awesome. All right, next, because we're doing everything from the tablets. Now, Jeremiah King, this ain't the last picture. Just to let you know, this is something. This will give him something to be proud of me of already. Now I gotta have the Grand Reaper, man. Yeah, I know.
Oh wow.
This guy made this outfit. He made the sickle, the cape, everything, man. And you can see how big right now. That's like the main lobby of the Hyatt Regency. The main lobby can hold like over 300, no, like over 500 people by itself. So yeah,
okay.
It's extremely huge, man. It's huge, And even you got people that's not in cosplay. They still walking around doing the damn thing, for real. Yup. But that is the Grim Reaper. Let me scroll down some more and find a couple more other pictures. Okay. All right. I'm just scrolling down just a little bit more. Okay, that's like, I think that was like 21 pictures. Here's the last picture I'm about to show you, and Jeremiah King, and he will be proud of me. Are you ready, Prince, to see the last picture out of 22 of 94 pictures? This, he will be proud of me. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just take a breath right quick, because I know Chris gonna laugh his ass off. I gotta take a breath right quick. Hold on. Let me just take a breather for a second. And I'm letting everybody know advice right now. This is a cosplayer. Try not to take this too offensively. If you got younger viewers, get them out right now. And I'm letting everybody know in advance right now, I apologize what I'm about to show you to the YouTube and PlayStation community. But just remember, this was a cosplayer that made this outfit, and he brung it to this event. So please, no disrespect to YouTube, No disrespect to the PlayStation community, and definitely no disrespect to anything else I'm about to show you. So here it is. I gotta take one more breath, man. Prince, are you ready? Tell Jeremiah King to sit in front of the TV, because I'm only going to show this for a brief moment, and this probably be the last time I'll probably show this. Here he is in all his glory, first time at the Anime Midwest Convention, the most unique outfit. When saying some, in a way, I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of the most unique outfit. I said enough. Get ready. His only appearance. The fuck you, man. I know. And I apologize for my state of direction.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah. He was the only person that went to this event. I don't even know how he paid for his ticket, but he was the only one that walked around and everybody took a picture of the FU man. PlayStation, YouTube, Facebook, I apologize in advance. When it's a cosplayer, everybody's gonna dress their own imagination. You gotta admit, that's something I never seen before. You also gotta admit, this is something you don't normally see every day. So you guys get to see it for one more second. So as of right now, the FU man is here. Here's the best part. All right, Mark. This is a rebroadcast right now. And I'm not going to repeat myself. One stupid comment, and you will be blocked indefinitely. You cool, but sometimes you say the right things you say the wrong things at the right time. If it doesn't contain to this show, as you can see, I'm doing the show right now. And thank you to the FU man. He kind of straightened everything out for me on this show right now. So thank you, FU man. You know what I mean by that 4-letter word. But yeah, I've showed him long enough. So I hope Jeremiah King is proud of me, and I hope he's proud of this guy right here.
What the
The Grim Reaper. There you go. Dude, I've been running my show for 23 minutes now. It's fixed. For now. And I had to use the sub camera so that way nobody won't miss me. I mean, everybody can still see me while I'm doing the slide show. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Okay. But we had a great and amazing time, man. We really did, man. Okay, just to let everybody know. And to the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters. Listen, brother, I'm going to say this right now, man. I know you're under the weather. I hope you feel well. And Prince, that guy you see on the picture right there, that is the guru, Larry Leonard. He's another best friend of mine. I've been knowing this cat for years, other than Sean Harris. And if you want to know anything about horror, anything that's horror, he knows. I mean, I like horror. I'm not deep into horror, if it makes any sense, but I will watch it. So again, I want to put his picture up and say, you know what, I wanted to tell him in front of the world right now, to the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters. Shout out goes out to you. Shout out goes out to your sister Billy, to everybody at the Larry Leonard headquarters, man. I hope you get well. I hope you be there in time for your Halloween, party, man. And I know you're gonna turn it up, man. So, keep me posted, man. Watch my show right. I'm going to watch my show right now. All right, handle your business. So again, this special shout out goes out to the guru, Larry Leonard. All right. And to let everybody know that the Chainsaw Man, as much as I want to see it tonight, I'll see it next week. I'm not going to trip, man. I think I can survive one more week of seeing that. So I'm definitely going to see it. If you guys already seen Chainsaw Man, leave in the comments. So it's a toss-up between the Chainsaw Man or, I do this right now, or Tron Ares. Leave in the comments and let me know if you guys going to see either one of those two. Okay. And let everybody know, to all the female subscribers, we need female subscribers. Yeah, you have a good night too. Thank you. When you see my pink angel, that means I'm going to do a show called Female Gamers Choice. That means I do this once every month. So if there's any female gamers out there, please sub to the show. Let me know what you want to see on DC Net Presents Power Players, because the next following game I am going to get, and it will definitely be this game, the second, if not the third week of November, and that is the Ghost of Yoti, that is available out right now. I would get it, but unfortunately I got like 5 other games on my list right now I'm trying to digest. So yeah, so to the female subscribers, to the female gamers, I mean, this is a female version of Ghost of Tsushima. They gave it a lot of great, incredible reviews. They did. They really honestly did. So this too will be coming home to DC and Network Presents Power Players. I can't wait to get this game and just handle my business on that. And we're gonna do one more thing right now. We trying to have fun. We trying to have fun tonight. And everybody Wing Chun tonight. There we go. For real. Yeah, I went 90s on you. We put back up the Halloween banner. All right. I'll leave that up there for a few minutes. And you know me, I'm not into cosplay. I mean, I'm into it, but sometimes, I try to not try to overdo it. So as you can see, Star Wars head, and I'm gonna put on my Star Wars helmet, just to represent Halloween a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit, man. Just a little bit, straight up, for real. I ain't put this helmet on in a while too. Come to think of it. Okay, now it's working because I hear R2D2 beeping his brains out. All right, so we're gonna put my helmet on. All right, and as you can see, I love Star Wars, and I'm glad I got this helmet, man. I really do. I'm glad I got this helmet. And of course, I gotta have the Force. And again, special shout out goes out to the Guru Larry Leonard. This lightsaber I had, this lightsaber is 2 years old. And the cool thing I love about this lightsaber, this is Luke's Skywalker lightsaber. Yup. This is Luke's, baby. This is Luke's. Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah. So I just said tonight, if I'm gonna do a little cosplay, I'm gonna try one of these helmets on. Actually, this is like my 3rd time putting this helmet on. All right. So yes, I am a Star Wars fan. Yup. This thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love this thing, man. I really do love this thing. And the cool thing about this thing, I have the app on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the app on my phone where I can change the colors, which I'm about to try right now. I got to keep it close. And this thing talks. You know what I'm saying? It does talk. Third hunter. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now you want to know who color this is? This is Rey's color from Star Wars: The Force Awakening.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's her color. The Dark Lord Order. Now this is kind of like a light purple, so this is more like Mace Windu's color. The Fallen Apprentice Magenta. This is more like Vader, Sith. Yeah. No flip flops. Go Jay, go. Shout out goes out to No Flip Flops. You sub to the show right now. I will give you a shout out live just to let you know. The princess. Yeah, it's pink. But I ain't about to be walking around in this. For real. I have to keep one of the lights on so that way the camera can pick up the motion. Yeah. Double Agent. Yeah, I like this one.
Double Agent.
Yeah. Truly Lost. Kind of like a reddish orange kind of color. Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh yeah. Yep. Yes, it's connected to my phone. It's connected to my phone. Now later on, I got to get like a stand for it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many colors they got?
Dude, they got all kinds of colors on here, man. Oh, this thing is very impressive. Alright, I gotta link it up again. So sometimes this thing goes to sleep. It has a little sleep mode. After 30 seconds, it'll go to sleep if you don't start waving it around like you want to. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. But that's my lightsaber, everybody.
Yeah.
This thing is amazing, man. I love this thing. Yup. Let me just cut it on. Yeah, after 30 seconds it goes to sleep. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yup.
Right.
Mhm. But yup. That's it. No, this thing is amazing, man. I love it, man. I really do. Yup. Found saber above. Let me see something. And then by my phone being halfway dead, it ain't, that could be it too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Oh, I love this thing, man. I really do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to charge it back up. But yep. Y'all got a chance to see my lightsaber work, so cool, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. I'm about to be set the timer next time for like 2 minutes before it goes into sleep mode. Because this thing is smart. If you don't wave it around for so many times, it will fall asleep. But I'm going to have to reset the time on it. So for now, I'm going to take my helmet off. So yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. Yeah, for real. I love this helmet, man. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get my charger so I can charge up my saber. Because this thing takes a long time to charge. It takes like 2 hours. It takes 2 hours for it to charge. It takes 2 hours, y'all. So this thing does a lot. So now you ask, how do I charge it? Well, that's simple. But you gotta have a Type C charger. Okay. And then under the hilt, you hold it down steady. You take this the bottom piece off, put it over to the side, then you charge it in, because there is a certain way you have to charge this. Hear that? This thing talks. And here's the best part about this thing. It will tell you on your phone. It's been a couple of times I charged this thing up in my sleep, and it will say, it'll say completely charged. Sometimes it'll say charge. It'll say charging, completely charged. It'll say activate. This thing, I don't know if it has a smart chip in it or what. I don't know, but this thing is it's pretty damn smart, man. It is. It really is. Yep. Try one more time. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's dead. Because I charged it, but I didn't charge it long enough. But I did charge it up for everybody to get a chance to see it, though. So I'm cool with that. All right. Okay. Yeah, the battery's still low. The battery's still a little low, so yep. Yep. I'm surprised I got that much juice out of it. So, yeah, so to get one of these, you gotta go to this site called Xeno, Xeno. That's the name of the site that make those lightsabers. Now, my friend Larry Leonard got this for me as a gift. Now, how much it costs, I don't know. My guess is it costs over a couple of $100. They got some from the ranges from like $200. I've seen some that was like $800. They got some where they so custom you can take the Jedi jewel out and swap it with something else. They usually run like about like $2,000 to $3,000. This one, I mean, I can't remember how much he told me, but I do know one thing: it was worth it. In fact, I love this thing so much. You go on Amazon and you can get you one of these, this lightsaber pouch that you can put your lightsaber in, and they had two different kinds. This right here, this is a nice little sturdy, nylon, weather resistant, and you can put it over your shoulder, put it over your back. I paid $25 for this. Okay, now they got one in leather. That's like $100. Maybe later I'm gonna get the black leather one, but for now, this is cool. You can just put it over your shoulder like this, and especially when you go to like to the events, this thing come in handy. Then you got like this adjustable strap where you can raise it high or low, and this thing fits all sizes, so and it's I'm glad I bought it. And you can you put it on like this, Put it over your shoulder like that. So now,
Alright.
and I'll put back on my Star Wars helmet for another 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
And we're going to end the show. And I'm going to let everybody know now, we are going to, I'm going to show you guys some more cosplay pictures all next month because there's like 94 pictures. I wish I could show all 94 pictures tonight, but probably this week you guys are going to see some more anime pictures. And don't forget, let me cut my phone off. I mean my app off. And don't forget, see how smart that thing is? It just said app disconnected. I'm like less than 5 feet away. This thing is smart, dude. I mean, I remember one time I was in the bed sleep and was just charging overnight, and it's like the AI in that damn lightsaber. It pretty much has a mind of its own. It is. Sometimes it'll say app disconnected. It'll say app ready. It'll say begin. It'll say begin. That means you can use your lightsaber whenever you. That damn thing. The best, excuse me, the best, if you a Star Wars head like I am, the best gift I ever had. And I always wanted me a Luke Skywalker lightsaber, and I finally got one. Again, to the guru, Larry Leonard, hey man, thank you. Thank you. It's a chin strap that go across here. When I get the chance, I gotta fix that. But now you ask me, how do I keep my head steady in here? It's really simple. I'll take it off for a second because some people might think my head gets scratched up or whatever, but just to let everybody know, I did get a haircut today, you know. This right here, you see this padding? It's this nice soft padding because I'm bald headed and I ain't trying to scrape my skull. And this is soft, you know. It's made out of polyester fiber. So if this gets dirty, you have to wash this by hand. You have to wash it and hang it to dry. You can't machine wash this because the material is thin enough just to keep your scalp safe. So it haven't got dirty because I haven't wear it that much. But if I did, just use detergent, or sometimes stuff like this. I just use dishwashing liquid because it's a lot softer, a lot safer. Wash it, hang it up to dry for a couple of days, just like new. So, because I read the instructions on this, and what this does, like this sticks onto the Velcro, this part right here where my hand is at, and this, the knitted part, it'll be on my head like this, just enough to cover your skull. It'll fit on just like this. All right, and believe me, it helps. It really helps a lot. And I got it in there snug as a bug. Put this in like this. You know, put this up like this. Now I'm ready to fly a doggone X-Wing TIE Fighter. There you go. Yeah, and I love this helmet because it's baby blue and gold. I'm feeling it. Yup. Now, this helmet is clever because you can hear all kinds of things inside. See, when this thing lights up, that means they're shooting at me. They're actually, yeah, because you can hear the engines roar, R2-D2 talking BS. I'm getting shot down. So if this lights up, that means they're shooting at me. But this only happens at random. Yup. Yeah, you can hear the turbo engines. Yeah. And it's talking. Oh yeah. And then you got dialogue catchphrases from the Mandalorian. I thought that was cool. Yeah. So this helmet Now, later on in the near foreseeable future, once I finally start saving my money and get a bigger place, I want to get at least 4 more helmets. I saw, when I went to GameStop today, I saw like 2 new helmets. They had one Deadpool, and believe it or not, they had the Wolverine helmet. And believe me, if I'd have had $124, man, I'd have bought the Wolverine helmet today. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, when you put the helmet on, the eyes, they move. They actually move, you know. And believe me, I wish I'd had the $125. I'd have bought it today, man, for real, straight up. But yeah, this is my little Halloween show. Tomorrow I have to go to work. I don't think I'm gonna dress up this year because the weather's kind of pretty tough here in Chicago. But I would say some few Halloween tips for starters, man. You know, if you got young ones, go out there early. Go early. What I mean by early, like you want to be out there between 7 and 9, you know, or some places like 6 o'clock. So those are my Halloween tips. If you got young ones, get them out there early. I'm old school. Bring a flashlight. You know, if your phone got a flashlight, even better. You can do it the slick roll, have both. You know, and if you have your phone, bring your charger with you. You know, just in case your phone goes halfway dead and you with the kids and you want to call and make sure your phone is no for real. You know, I'm doing an old and new school twist, man. You know, like if I was with my god baby right now, I will bring my phone, I'll bring my charger, and I'll bring a flashlight. You know, and but you know, again, back in the days, you better have a flashlight. And one of those flashlights I got one of those big, you know, one of them big block batteries, one of those, you know, that you can. I got one of those, and that thing lasts a long time. So make sure you have that. Make sure that the kids, the younger kids, I'm not talking about the older kids, the ones that's after 16. I'm talking about from the ages from, you know, from 6 to 12. I'm more worried about them. Uh, Inspect their candy. Inspect it, man. Inspect it. If they got too much candy, you know, they're your kids, you don't want their teeth to rot now. I'm old school, man. Give them a couple of pieces. Save some of that candy for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's how I would do it. If I got like over 50 pieces of candy, you get 2. All right. You know, maybe you might get 1 more on the weekend, and then after that, put it up. Now you have candy. Now I say that for a reason, but now you want to save candy for Thanksgiving, and you also want to save a little extra candy for Christmas. If you want to play it cool, you can also save a little candy after Christmas. Those are my tips. Costumes. I don't have to tell everybody how to do their costumes because now we're living in a world where cosplay is, they take it more seriously now. You know, I mean, it ain't back in the days when you just grab a little mask from the store with a little rubber band around and put it over your face and that's Halloween. No, we grew up now. Because Halloween now, they actually, some of them use the makeup now. Some of them, like on my show, they actually make their own costumes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, did I show this one? Hold on. I think it was one more. I don't know if I showed it or not, but give me a second. Give me 1 second. No, that's right. I didn't show this one. I'm going to show it right now. The Mega Man. That's the one I didn't show. This guy made his own. Yes. And you know, he made the outfit. I think he bought the helmet and the blaster. But here's the killer part about it: the blaster lights up and makes sounds, man. But the boots, the rest of the outfit, he made that. He made that. You know, like the you know, like the cosmetic part. You know, like the costume part. But I know that helmet and that blaster, I know that cost him some money. Everything else he did, you know. And I asked him, I said, what was the hardest part to make on that outfit? And he told me really the measurements. Because he wanted to measure it just right where he could fit in and out of it. He told me I think the hardest part he had to make the feet first. I think that was the hardest part.
Oh, yeah.
Because he wanted his outfit to be, like tailor made, like well fitted. So, it won't be, you know what I'm saying? And these cosplayers, I'm telling you, man, they put their time into it. So, yeah, that's Mega Man, everybody. All right. And, of course, I'll pull this up one more time. So, Larry Leonard, I hope you're listening. Art the Clown. And one more time. My Baby with Art the Clown. For real, straight up. All right. There you go. So we're going to put this up. And don't forget, everybody, before I end my show, the Con Art Delete is coming in December. Now, the tickets usually going to cost like $60, okay? And if you guys are within the Chicagoland area, or if you guys visiting Chicago, whatever, for further information, because it's going to be here again at the Donald A. Stevens Conventional Center here in Rosemont in the Chicago, Illinois. So for further information, go to conartdelete.com or conartdelete.org. Okay, it'll tell you the listings, the dates, the time. I do know one thing when you go through some of these events. Now, if you go as a group, like Team DCN Networks Presents Power Players, you might save an extra $20 for the whole group, which I think that's fair. But yes, we have this every year, and we're going one more time. Now, just let everybody know my birthday is December 15th. The Godfather of video games will be 60 years old. And again, I want to thank Prince Unique in advance, man, for looking out for me, man. I love you for that, man. I appreciate it. So if you guys really want to show the love for me in 2 months, we need more subscribers. Let's get 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Come on, man. I know y'all out there. I know you out there. We ain't trying to hear that. Let's make that happen, man. For real. I'm serious. Straight up. But yeah, Conart Delete. Check online for further information. But we're going. We're going. All right. We're going to put back my little robot. So, but don't worry. If it make you guys feel any better, I'm going to show some more exclusive photos from Anime Midwest all this week. All right. Just let everybody know. Let me put back up the Halloween banner. We finished giving out my Halloween tips before we get ready to go. So yeah, with the younger kids, play it safe. Be with some adults. You don't want to go out late with these kids. I don't care if it is on a weekend, on a Friday, whatever. You don't want to go out late with them. I think the best times for some people between 6 and 9:30, get them in the house, man. Get them in the house. It's too much going on. Or if you don't want to take your kids out trick or treating, do option 2. Have like a little have like a little Halloween party at the house, man. You got movies, play some video games, whatever, man. Order a couple of pizzas, sit back, chill. You know what? I remember this too. I remember a long time ago when my grandmother was alive. I'm gonna make this brief, and and my little cousins and them, they couldn't go out for trick or treating. So what we did, and I'm gonna say this is a true story. And I'm gonna make this brief. Don't want to make it too boring. Uh, and they were like the ages of 10 and 12. And when you're dealing with like 5 little other cousins that want to hang out with you, man, which I'm cool with that. But then again, it depends on what neighborhood you in. You know, when you in the hood, trick or treating is like winning the lottery. You be lucky if you walk away with a couple of pieces of candy right now. So what I did for my little cousins and them, I said, you know what, we ain't gotta go out. I said, we're gonna have our Halloween fun. And then when my grandparents was alive, we had a big yard. We had a big, nice yard, and we had like a big family table. And then what I did, I went to Domino's Pizza. I bought like 8 pizzas, okay, and I gave my grandmother and my grandparents, a couple of pieces to themselves, full size, whatever. I just gave it to them, and then the rest I shared with my little cousins and them, and then we had like a little Halloween contest at the house, and it was a first and second place. First prize was $25, second prize was $15. Okay, and they put their heart into it, man, and I didn't mind doing that. But what made my Halloween party special for my little cousins and them and anybody else that was in the neighborhood, I bust out my Sega Saturn and I popped in X-Men versus Street Fighter and ran a long extension cord with a circuit breaker from the basement all the way into my yard, man, and had a nice little 32-inch TV. I mean, that joker was heavy, man, but me and my brothers dragged that damn thing out the house and we put it in the backyard. We put a little tarp over the table, whatever, just in case it rains, and we sitting back watching and playing X-Men versus Street Fighter, the Japanese version, man, and everybody had a good time, man. I think my first cousin won $25, the second one won 15, and we made fun, man. I think my pizza party was better than for them going out trick or treat. So these are some ideals you can do for the younger kids. Now, as far as these grown ASS kids, you ain't got to be all special for them. They already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna go out, and we live in a world now. They already know where their mind is at. But this goes out towards the younger kids. Trick or treat or have a little pizza party at the house. Bring family, bring friends. We got video games. If they want to see a certain movie, it's on. Or if you got a nice little movie collection, it's on. Just let them have fun. Or option 3, don't forget Chainsaw Man and Tron is at the Theater Smart. You can take them out to the movies. I've seen some kids around here. They go to the movies in their costumes. You can do that too. So these are some nice little Halloween tips that you can share with your family, your friends, and kids. All right. And only thing I can say is be careful. Thank you, Lightsaber. I'm gonna let you sit for another couple more minutes. But these are the best Halloween tips that I can tell you. All right, you definitely want to play it safe out there, man, for real. And that's about it. Prince, I got a couple of minutes. So what do you think of the show so far?
Oh, pretty good, man. Yeah.
But I got more pictures than that. I just can't show all 94 pictures tonight, knowing I got to go to work tomorrow. But you're gonna see more of those for the duration of this month and next month. So we got our work cut out, man. I would have showed half of that tonight, but I fixed the problem. So hopefully we can go and continue from there. And from all of us, from DC Networks Presents Power Players, have a happy Halloween. If I have time tonight, you might see me play this game right here. The Legacy of Kain. Soul Reaver, Remaster 1 and 2. Now here's the cool thing about this game. You can get this game right now The best part about this game, you're only gonna pay $40.
Not bad.
$40. So don't be surprised within the next, what time is it? Within the next, probably within the next half hour, you're gonna see me play some Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. And probably all next week. Okay. And I think that is important. Give me one more second. I'll be right back. Yep. I'm gonna leave my lightsaber on the charger because that thing is smart, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I can demonstrate it again, but I think I've done enough, and I'm glad I made up for the show, considering for the fact we've been on here. I just want to make sure everything's working now. So we've been on here for like about an hour and 1 minute now. I would have had this show over by 6:30 due to technical difficulties being under my control, but I didn't panic. I did what I had to do, and as they say in show business, the show must go on. There you go. And that's what I did. Here we are. All right, but in any case, yeah. Like I said, I can think of some good Halloween video games. This is one of them. If definitely get this. I highly recommend to get this. Okay. If y'all want to play some WWE 2K25, I highly recommend this. As far as Halloween games, if you want to play, these are just my own personal picks, but whatever, to each his own, towards your own discretion. If you think whatever you want to play on Halloween as far as video games is concerned, that's cool for you. I highly recommend Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Alright? No, for real. For real. I got some good picks. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. You want to stop blasting heads. Gears of War Reloaded. Okay, or wait, I'm not done. Or play some Borderlands 4. Alright. Hope you get this game so we can team up. And if you want to go a little old school, if y'all still got y'all systems out there, here we go. Batman Arkham City. Now, I ain't gonna lie. If you play a Batman game on a Halloween, I think that's just amazing. I will highly recommend Batman Arkham City. And for you old schoolers out there that has a PlayStation 1 or 2, Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. Very good. Very good. Silent Hill 2. Okay. Now, if y'all want to go into the trenches for you old schoolers out there, and I finally found this game. This is like, man, look, it's like Parsifal of King Arthur and the Knights finding the Holy Grail. This is my Holy Grail. I'm not saying it's the best game of all, but this is one of Sega Genesis' first fighting games. I want y'all to take a look at it. Now you see why I'm the godfather of video games? Eternal Champions on Sega Genesis. Now I'll admit, it ain't no Mortal Kombat. I'll admit, it ain't no Street Fighter. It ain't no Tekken. But I will say this, the originality in this game, and the thing about this game, you got over 32 different fighters. That ain't bad for an old school Sega Genesis game. Y'all look at this one more time. You on this game, in fact, if it weren't for this, look at it, smell it, drink it in. I'm gonna use a Chris Jericho. If it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have this. It all started here. And the cool thing about these, there's no load time Your biggest problem, you got to get the cartridge clean. But in any case, yeah, for you old schoolers like I am, and the unbelievable price that I paid for it, $10. So if we got some old school gamers out there, get it, because I'm telling y'all right now, newsflash, old school's coming back. I'm not talking about me as far as myself and generally. I mean as far as the history of gaming as we know it. It all started here because, again, if it weren't for this, we wouldn't have no new school in gaming. Straight up. All right. I'll show a couple more other games, and that's it. You know, as far as Halloween games that I prefer. Okay, hell, if you want to get your, because I'm about to end this up right quick. If you want to get your Mortal Kombat on, get your Mortal Kombat on. You know, want to go adventurous? Play some Monster Hunter Wild. Want to knuckle up? Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, which I love this, by the way. And Capcom Collection Fighting 2. Oh, and this one has some of the SNK fighters on here, just to let you know. Which is fun. Now, if you really want to knock some heads off, because I got to get the next season pass for this, Undisputed. Very good boxing game. And that is about it. So I hope everybody enjoyed their Halloween. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I hope everybody have a good time. Play it safe. And last, almost forgot, if you guys still have an Xbox 360, this is a very rare game. I got to get it running. But other than that, I'm glad I got this game. Rumble Roses. I got it for the 360 and for the PlayStation 2. Reason why I like this game, because it's the only wrestling game in the world that has nothing but all females on here. I don't care if it is rated R for mature audiences. This right here, another holy grail. See, the Godfather video games, y'all might as well call me and I gotta borrow this from Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all might as well call me the rare hunter of video games, man, because if it's rare, I'm gonna get it. And I want to end this show right quick, but there's something else I want to say. Lately, Prince, because I don't want to hold up too much of my time, because I gotta eat something and just chill out. Lately, and I've been seeing it all on social media for like almost 3 or 4 days now. And I hope the people at the ones who made, EA Sports or whatever, the ones who made Def Jam and Dead Fight for New York, they really want this game to make a comeback as far as a remaster or whatever. Here's my advice right now. Bring it back. Bring it back, y'all. Because this will be good for the old school and the new school generation. All right? I guarantee if y'all bring back Def Jam Vendetta Fight from New York and my boys from New York, the remaster, and you bring some of the old and new school artists on here and try to work things out, man, I wouldn't care how much that game costs. If y'all decide to make that a reality, y'all get my money. And I assure you, I will put that and broadcast on the show every time, if not every week. Make that happen. Yeah, man, because I've been looking around. I'm like, they've been, I'm not saying that game is in the works, Prince. I'm not saying that game is being developed, but I'm telling you, Prince, I've been doing a lot of research on this thing, man, and they really trying to push the envelope on whether or not do they want to remake this thing or not. I say they need to go on do the project and just bring it back, man. Bring it back. Because they, and I mean, I had a couple of cats that was texting me today when I was out. It was like, man, I'm not saying they're in the talks of doing it, but They need to make that one particular game a reality, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So again,
Right.
to the people at EA Sports, to the people, you know, that was on that project years ago, come on, we got new technology now to see it as a remaster. I mean, can you imagine playing Def Jam Vendetta on the PlayStation 5? Hell, I can imagine what it's like if they even put it on the Nintendo Switch too. I mean, y'all got the power, y'all the powers to be. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go. Make that happen, please.
Right.
Hell, I get that. I think I'm gonna be straight for another almost another couple years if you ask me. If you really want to know the truth, but make it happen. So, Prince, what do you think of the show tonight, man? Like I said, sorry for the technical difficulties. Sorry that no names won't be mentioned, but he know who he is. We'll be going from that. So what do you think so far about the show tonight, man?
It was good. Basically everything went well. Technical issue.
And I hate that happened. Otherwise, I'd have had this show done before now. But I guarantee you, the next show I will make up with some more footage as far as more photos is concerned. So I'm glad I transfer everything over to the tablet. So right now, I might have to get my phone checked out later. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know, but I can still call and see messages. I just said for now, let me just get off the PlayStation Network on my phone for now. You know, but that's about it. Prince, anything you want to? Okay, cool. Anything you want to say right quick before I go eat, man? Cause I gotta fix me something to eat for real.
No, I'm just
You make it on another character, right?
yeah.
Cause you kept laughing for like the first half hour. Like, what the hell's so funny? I mean, if he's laughing at me, I don't care. But they're like, what's so funny? You know. I guess my next guess is, I guess you're gonna surprise me on who it is.
Yeah, I'm bringing out Mr. Garage, like his thing for 21.
And you said what was his nickname again? Oh,
I
Mr.
believe it was Ryu Suzaki.
Ryu Shizaki. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I remember. Cause man, that's so long ago,
I mean, he just
2014.
had like different attires back then. He had like the Tiger Mask on his own.
I remember him had the Tiger Mask. I think I saw the Tiger Mask maybe twice.
And I think he also had the Kabuki mask on his face.
He was famous with his Kabuki mask. Yeah, because you always. I just knew him by his nickname, you know, because he always wore the Kabuki mask all the time, and then when he put on that Tiger Mask, he you know, he's all business then. So, because I think with him, then you made like about 4 different masks with him. About 4, you made 4 different masks.
Close to that.
About 4, right? And you didn't. I mean, and only time you use them unless you really want to just get things over with. Just want to end it real quick, yeah. Yeah.
Like I only use them especially for certain, I'm gonna just say certain players.
Certain players.
That's wanted to use the submission to cheat when you can't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He was about. I remember that. I remember him doing a lot of submission moves because once he grabbed you, man, you gonna it's gonna be hard for you to get out of it, man. You know, I do remember him.
Yeah.
You didn't play him as often though. I remember that.
It was more like okay, if we had a rematch, then I would present him.
Yeah.
To basically to retaliate for those who was cheating, you know.
Yeah, in fact, this, I think around that time, this was the birth for everybody. In 2014, I remember that. This when everybody was pretty much cheating online back then, especially if it was like if we had um we had a lot of Rumble matches.
Yeah, that we did. Yeah.
We had a lot. Everybody played more Rumble matches.
Wow.
Very little Extreme Rules match. Now Extreme Rules have just lost their damn mind. But mainly more Rumble matches and I dedicate that to either last night or this morning a ladder match. I think it was yesterday when I did that ladder match with him and Dominic Mysterio. I said, Damian Priest. I said, Prince, this is for you, man. I feel I owe you. I owe you on that one, which I did. So I just felt I owe you on that one. But I want to see him in action, man. I want to see this guy in action.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be too long to finish.
Okay.
Like, we never really had a good idea how to create him, how he would look in my head. And,
I swear to God, I totally followed. Go ahead.
No, I might have to fix up the entrance. I was going to have a liking for what it is at the moment.
I remember by his name Ryu because I remember back then. The only thing I knew about him back then, he rarely comes out, but when he does come out, he's more like a Kenny Omega. He's like a cleaner. He will go out there and just take care of business for real and just leave. He wasn't like no Roman Reigns, just show up and win and go home. No, I mean he would show up and really make an example of whoever's in that ring, man, and didn't waste no time. And just after he's done, he really don't. He just walks away. I remember that much of him, but I did remember back then he had 4 different masks. I forgot which mask does what, but I remember him because I saw him in all 4 of his masks, but I know he will always wear one that he always got around with every time. But that guy, I'm like, I honestly do. I totally forgot about him when you said Ryu. I'm like, now I'm starting to remember now. Like, yeah, this guy. I mean, he wasn't no. How should I put it? He wasn't no Jeremiah King or nothing like that. He wasn't. He wasn't the biggest guy, but he was a hell of a submissionist. This guy was like a Chris Benoit / Daniel Bryan kind of guy,
Yeah.
And if he grabbed, I do remember him. I mean, if he grabbed one part of your body, I don't care what it is. It could be your neck, your arms. Because I remember going against you twice with him, and I'm hanging in there, but. Back then when your body gets red, back then on those games, it don't take long. It takes really fast. Like right now, it's not as fast as it was back then. So, but I remember when I went up against you and you grab my leg, and you'll chase me around and then get me to the ground and then try to break my legs off because once I'm in the red zone, that's it. And I remember that on PlayStation 2 because. When your body get injured, you start to limp. They need to put that back in the game. Yeah, you'll start to limp. You'll run, but you'll slow down to the point you got to start limping again. I remember that, and it was on. And it was on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Yeah.
So to see this guy, I'm like, this will be a. You doing one of my numbers. You going right back into the time machine.
Yeah. I might switch it up and get one to look for different moves as well. I didn't really use it back then too much.
No, I remember you didn't. Like I said, the only time I went against you, I mean, when I see you online, I know I saw like the 4 faces of them. I think I took you on twice with him, and back then I sucked getting out of submissions. I can do everything, but submissions I'm not good with, man. Even to this day, I'm not good with submissions. I'm good with technical, high flying. I'm all right. I'm not big much a fan of high flying, but I will high fly if necessary. I'm more like a powerhouse kind of guy. I just want to hurry just break you off and just get it over with. I'm more that kind of persona. But I remember the guy. I'm like, because I totally forgot over the years.
Right.
And for you to, you know, dig into the dirt and start bringing this guy back. This on 25. This will be, yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be completely interesting. Yep.
Yeah.
At least that's what I think. Yeah.
I'll be ready to show him off shortly.
All right. Well, when you do, let me know and just text me or whatever, call me whatever, and we'll get on there and see what happens. All right. We go from there.
Yeah. What you eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Rest up for a minute. I don't know what time it is.
Right.
Hopefully I'll team up, man, before I crash tonight. Yeah, I got like 8:17 over here because I got to get some rest. Go to Slave Pit in the morning, man. Deal with this crazy weekend and go from there. But again, thank you for being a part of the show, and thank you for help me keep my cool, man. Because I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna jinx it because it still turned out to become a good night after all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in any case, everybody, happy Halloween from all of us from DC Net. We present Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I talk to everybody later and later. As of right now, my little robot buddy, you have done your job for an hour and 22 minutes. It's time for you to go on. It's time for you to get some rest. You done your job. Okay. And like always, I'll cut this up a little bit. And we can hit my music. And when you hear that music, that means my Halloween early special for October 30th, 2025 has come to a closure and its final destination. Well, that's it, and the show is officially over. So be safe from all of us on DCN Networks presents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Leave in the comments. Let me know what you guys did on Halloween. Me, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm dressing up as a security guard because I gotta get paid. So that'll be my costume tomorrow, straight up. But all jokes aside, but no. Be safe this Halloween, especially if you got the younger kids out there, and just be careful, man. Don't be out too late, especially the way the world is right now. That's just my advice. Kick it for a couple hours and just come back home. And I gave you guys some Halloween tips, especially for the younger kids. Okay, and that's about it. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Prince, you got anything you want to say before I jet out?
No, we good, brother. Yeah.
All right, all right. See everybody next time on the wild side. Happy Halloween. Play it safe. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCNX Presents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I talk to everybody later and later. Even tomorrow. Come on, please don't act the fool tomorrow, man. Put those guns down. Please. Put them down. Come on. It ain't worth it. That's no trick, and it sure the hell ain't no treat for anybody to serve. Put that gun down, put the bullets up. Let's let's play it safe, for real. Take care. Peace.